All right, so it's been a while, and I'm back now with the holidays, and I got kind of distracted and just was not doing the right thing because I haven't had my eye on God. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the truth, shame the devil. I have not had my eye on God all this time. I've been just spending time with my wife and family and jumping back on the road and doing that. And that's probably the reason why I've not been able to be able to sleep at night. I've had that kind of issue too the last couple of weeks. So we're going to jump back into this, and I'm going to dive back into my Bible and try to grow my faith, which is, wow, exactly what this video is about. So it's about faith that of a mustard seed. I've heard it preached several different ways, and after kind of doing some research, I'm not really certain I believe the ways they were preaching. I've heard it that the faith of that of the mustard seed. It's the pure faith. Well, unless you're talking about a hybrid plant, all seeds are going to be pure. I mean, it's just a rose bush seed is going to be a rose bush seed. A mustard seed is going to be a mustard seed. A grass seed is going to be a grass seed. That pure thing, when you research it, which, like I say, research everything yourself, that doesn't check out to me. It doesn't check out at all to me. I've heard ye of little faith, which I don't have I don't know how to fancy put things up here and all that. Like the people do on TikTok, and they point to it. No, I don't know how to do that crap. So you're gonna have to deal with me using my phone and showing you. That is a mustard seed in that person's fingers, and that is the tree that it freaking grows into. It's huge. Okay, so it's not the little bit of faith. It's not the purity. So all faith starts small, and if you nurture it, it grows big. That, I believe, is what the parable he is talking about. Growing into this huge faith from such a little bit of faith. I mean, you can't just, you're not going to jump on a 4-story building and go, I have faith, I'll survive, no problem, and just jump off without being afraid. No. You're going to start with jumping off of a step, a little 2-foot step. Faith grows as long as you nurture it. It's not just all of a sudden huge. I mean, well, as an adult, it's not, because most children take things at face value. That, well, if Jesus is going to take care of everything, they're all in 100%, just like blackjack, all in. That I don't know. But as an adult, I know it's hard to put all your faith in something right off the bat. I mean, try making plans. Are you going to put all your faith in that? No, you're going to have a backup plan. So, see what I'm trying to get to there. Anyway, so the message is going to be coming from Matthew 17, 18 through 21. They were trying to rebuke a devil out of someone. The disciples were. Verse 18, and Jesus rebuked the devil, and he departed out of them, and the child was cured from that very hour. 19, then they came the disciples to Jesus apart and said, why could we not cast him out? And Jesus said unto them, because of your unbelief, not small belief, not huge belief, but unbelief. Verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as that of a grain of a mustard, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible to you. Howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting, which means you have to nurture it, just like any other plant. A mustard seed, you would have to fertilize it. You would have to water it. You're going to have to make sure it stays in sunlight. It's not just going to grow all by itself all the time. If you leave a field it's going to go to waste. It's going to be trashy. That should speak to farmers right there. All right. So the fertilizer and the water, that's prayer and fasting, which is kind of opposite, because fertilizing and fasting is going without food. Bad joke, I know. Anyway, so it doesn't stay small. So when it's planted, it grows into something huge, this huge tree. It's not just, we don't have mustard trees around here, so I can't show you physical description of it. But 1 second, and I will get the dimensions. Okay, so according to Google, they often reach 6 to 10 feet. Okay, average size. With some varieties reaching up to 30 feet under ideal conditions when you feed it and nurture it. It's huge. Think about that. So, a mustard seed, that faith, it says, I don't see the whole path, but I'm going to take the next step. I don't feel strong, but I trust the one who is. I don't know how God will do it, but I believe that he can do it. So, this applies for everything. When all hope is lost, don't lose hope, because hope is with him. When you don't have the money in your account, but it doesn't matter, because God has got you, because you have God in your life and you have allowed God to take over your life. It is him making sure that those bills get paid. It is him making sure you have food in your stomach. It's him making sure you have gas in your car to get to work, to continue to do what you're supposed to do, to support your family and all that. So, even though faith starts small, it can grow into something huge as long as you nurture it. So plant that small seed, but let it grow into something huge. It's not just a pure thing. It's not just this little bit of faith. You have to nurture it to grow it into the huge faith to move that mountain. To get that, what did Luke say? Sequoia tree? To get that sequoia tree to uproot himself and move itself. 1 second, I want to quote that correctly. It says, Luke 17:6, and the Lord said, if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you might say unto this sycamine tree, I don't know how that word is said, Sycamine tree. Research it yourself. Be thou plucked up by the root, and be thou planted in the sea, and it shall obey you. So it's not the small faith. It all starts small. It's the huge faith that you grow it into. Nobody can do it but you. So have that faith of a mustard seed. Love you. Pray for us. We'll be praying for you. Have a great day.